A lot of people over the years have asked me why we named it Sunshine Chevrolet. And there's a good reason for that. Years ago, I guess I've been accused of being enthusiastic and a positive thinker all my life. But years ago, I used to do a lot of public speaking, and the theme of my public speaking was always to be positive, to have right mental attitude. In a minute, I'll show you a book that I put together, and I've given 10,000 of them away to people that I've met over the years or to audiences to whom I've spoken. But Sunshine Chevrolet is what we thought would be what we wanted to be. We wanted to be a place where people could come, feel comfortable, not be in a rush to get out of here like so many dealerships I've seen over the years where they feel pressured. It's totally the opposite here. We want it to be no pressure. We put a lot of, at our new facility here in Arden, North Carolina, we put a lot of light. We bring light into the dealership. We have wide aisles. We don't have narrow aisles. We don't have any waiting rooms where you're in some small room on a couch beside a stranger. We have 3 or 4 waiting areas, but they're all out in the open. And as a matter of fact, we have one in the middle of the showroom, which is our largest waiting room here at Sunshine Chevrolet. And every week, at least one person falls asleep while all the activity is going on all around them. Matter of fact, they sent me a picture one week when I was back at my dealership in Texas, and there were 2 people sound asleep in the middle of the showroom with other people sitting in the same area, and then sales people and customers walking all around them. So that's kind of the what we wanted to do. You can see behind me a sign that I made when I first bought the dealership in 2008. And we said, Sunshine Chevrolet, we will brighten your day. And that's what we try to be all about. We want to brighten people's days. The booklet I talked about is right here. It's called Play the Ball Where the Monkey Drops It. And as I say, I've given thousands and thousands of these away over the years. And if you happen to see this and you want a copy of the book, all you have to do is let me know and we'll get it to you. You can email me and we'll put the email address up at the end of this. But let me just read 1 or 2 or 3 of the passages out here. You can get a little hint of what's in here. This is under the heading RMA, Right Mental Attitude. And boy, if there's anything I believe in life is having a right mental attitude. No matter who you are, no matter what you do, the people that have great attitudes are the ones that set themselves apart. I know I've met a doorman at a hotel that is one of my heroes, Frank Mosley, because of his attitude. I've met shoeshine guys in my life. Charlie Wilson was one I knew in Houston, Texas, and he really brightened my day with his countenance and his attitude and the fact that he considered himself to be the best shoeshine guy in America, and I think he probably was. But even when his wife was going through terrible bout of cancer, and you would think he would be down in the dumps, that wasn't Charlie's way. I'd come in, he'd ask about me, he'd ask about our family, and try to make my day better instead of sharing with me the trials and tribulations that were going on in his home. Of course, after we got to know each other and became friends, I would ask him about his wife, and he'd share that too. So right mental attitude is under this caption. And here's 1 or 2, and I don't have these memorized anymore. I haven't done public speaking in a number of years, so I'll read some of them. But here's the first one. The man who calmly expects to win has already begun to conquer. Second one is, don't look at the obstacles, look at the possibilities. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Within you, whoever you may be, regardless of how big a failure you might think yourself to be, is the ability and the power to do whatever you need to do to be happy and successful. Within you right now is the power to do things you never dreamed possible. The power becomes available to you just as soon as you change your beliefs. Just as quickly as you can dehypnotize yourself from the ideas of I can't and I'm not worthy, I don't deserve it, and other self-limiting ideas. Here's one. When I cease to grow, I'll begin to die. When I can run, I'll run. When I can walk, I'll walk. And when I can only crawl, I'll crawl, because I'll always be moving forward.